Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So we finally made it. This is my 2024 Techo Kaigi, and what I decided to do this time around is I'm gonna do my Techo Kaigi in parts because I really want to showcase each planner and notebook on its own. I feel like I want to do a detailed walkthrough of each one because I did spend a lot of time like setting them up. So for this week, we're gonna be going over my new Hobonichi Weeks. Okay, so let's get started. So as I said, this is my new 2024 Hobonichi Weeks. This is the Tomitaro Makino cover design. And what I have here is the main pen that I'll be using, my main fountain pen, which is the Pilot Vanishing Point in extra fine. Sorry, I'm getting text messages. This is the matte black. And this is a silver high tide pen clip that I love using on this because I would use the Hobonichi clear cover like pen loop, but the thing is I have these little tabs and I don't want them to get bent, which I'll go over. So yeah, and then this is a little Hobonichi like what's it called, elastic band that you can use to like keep your Hobonichi Weeks cover closed. I like it. It's really fun to have and I think it's cute. Okay, so first things first, let's remove this. It's really easy to use this, by the way. You can just slip your pen in and out. I just put it on the pen hook and that's pretty much all you do. Okay, so the main thing that I'm going to be using this planner for is I'm going to actually be using it as an actual planner. I know a lot of people like to memory keep in this one, but for me, my Hobonichi Weeks, I can really utilize this notebook to plan and do all my to-dos. It just like really works for my style of planning and how I like to plan. So this is what I'm going to be using this planner for. I've seen people use it as memory keepings or like journaling, and it looks so nice too. I mean, you can honestly use the notebooks for whatever your heart desires, but I prefer to use the Hobonichi Weeks as a planner, and I'm going to be using my Hobonichi Cousin as like my journaling notebook, which I'll go over in a separate video. So this is a clear cover from Hobonichi. This is just a clear cover Weeks. And again, this is the Hobonichi elastic notebook band. And can we all just take a moment? I really took the time to decorate the inside this year and I absolutely love it. I'll go through each sticker so you guys know where I got everything from, because I know you guys are gonna ask me, and of course, like I would want to know too if someone showed such a beautiful spread. Just kidding. Okay, so I got this Superior Labor sticker from an order that I actually placed on this directly on the Superior Labor website. I got the Superior Labor mini tote bag. These two stickers are from Redbubble, and they have so many good stickers, you guys. Like, I can't stress enough, like they have all these different stickers from like different artists, and like just like it's just so nice. I'm sure you can find anything that you want there. It does take a while to get to you. I mean, not like a long time, but maybe like 2 weeks. It took 2 weeks to get to me, I think. Yeah, but I ordered like a bunch of stickers, and they have everything. You can literally like type in the search bar like whatever you're looking for, and something will pop up. Like I even looked for like stickers for movies and stuff. They have it all there. And then the stickers from La Dolce Vita. As you guys know, I collect La Dolce Vita, and I buy the like 10 sticker packs. Let me show you. Give me 1 second. It's this one. These ones, I have a bunch. I have 3 now, but I love collecting them. I believe this one was from this tin pack, and they're just so nice to have. And I love having the tins because you can use them for storage. And also, I wanted to mention that Nate's sister came to visit us during Thanksgiving, and she so kindly gifted me a La Dolce Vita tin, and it's pretty thick. And you can store like whatever you want in here. What I'm gonna probably store in here is like my pet tape cutouts and whatnot, just like little stickers and washi. So that's that. I'm gonna put that over here. Okay, and this sticker, so when I go over my Hobonichi cousin, I have a lot of stickers that I collected from around New York City. This is my one of my favorite like independent bookstores in New York City, and it's called Strand Books, and they have a bunch of stickers there too. And I wanted to put it on my planner because it just really honestly makes me so happy thinking about that place and being in that place. And then this sticker is from Love Soup, and this sticker is from the Abby C travel notebook, which I think I have. Let me see. Okay, it's this one. I was checking to see if I have it on hand because, as you guys know, I moved apartments and sometimes I just can't find where I put stuff because I'm still trying to organize. But it's from this Adventure Awaits sticker journal. It's so great. I got it from Yoseka. I think they still have them in stock, so you should go get some if you don't already have it. And then this clear, this clear pocket is from Hobonichi. It comes with the Weeks. Your Weeks order. It's basically like a really cute sticky pocket, and I love placing it inside the notebook, like on this corner, on the right corner. And I always put like a Polaroid of some recent travels, or like me and Nate. This one was from when I was in Paris just a few months ago in August, and I thought it was such a pretty picture, and I put it there because I honestly love it. Okay, on to the next page. So I love this part. I decided to make a vision board for 2024 in Canva this year, and I printed it out with my Canon Ivy. And before you guys ask, some of you guys asked me this question. Okay, so this is the printer that I use to print all my photos that you see all the time on my Hobonichi cousin, and like this notebook, and like I put it all over my Instagram. It's the Canon Ivy. This is the first version. I have the second version as well. I don't know where I put it. It's in some box right now. But I love the first version because it's the saturation is much lighter than in the Canon Ivy 2. So if I have a picture that's that I want more color or more contrast or more saturation in, I will use the Canon Ivy 2. But if I have a picture that's slightly darker or I want it to be brighter, I'll use the Canon Ivy 1. So this is what I use to print this picture. And I'll go through, you know what? I'll actually put it on the screen right now, my entire vision board that I made on Canva, so you guys see it in larger format. But yeah, so this is my vision board, and I'll quickly walk through that while I have it on the screen. So I basically have like a Louis Vuitton agenda, just a travel photo. I love like Nancy Meyer movies, so I basically put that in my vision board because it just gives me like such a happy, fun vibe. I have some like bedside table reading and like candles because I really want to focus on self-care next year. And then I have my Peloton there because I really want to focus on my fitness, which I'll show you guys in a bit. And yeah, and then a Kindle there because I want to read more, and just like everything that all my goals like encompassed in one picture that makes me happy. So I decided to go for that. I actually really enjoyed creating a vision board this for next year, for the new year. It's really, really like motivating, and it kind of just, when you flip it on your planner, it's just like a reminder of like all the goals you set, because obviously each progress that you make every day, each thing you do every day, even though they're little, is just towards progress, and eventually you'll reach your goals. So that's really exciting. Then move on to the next page. This is a La Dolce Vita transfer sticker that I got from Nico Neko. And yeah, I think it just adds a little something to this cover page of the Hobonichi Techo 2024. Then as we get to the yearly overview, I did list all the important like New York Stock Exchange holidays. To the left, my plan is for the right. I'll write like my friends' birthdays, like special events for me that are important to me, and then that's how I'm pretty much going to use this page. I might mark special like dates on here, but other than that, this is just like an overview of like holidays, just so if I need to plan something really quick, I can just take a look. And then the next page, so this page I've decided this year to use as like a health tracker. I want to weigh myself every day next year so that I hold myself accountable for my goals and my goal weight that I want to accomplish. So that's what I'll be using here. Next page, and I'll see if that works out for me. The next page, so I already started, as you know, the Hobonichi 2024 week started last week, and I've already started decorating the monthlies. So I decorated for Christmas. These are La Dolce Vita stickers. So this is La Dolce Vita, and this is actually, I think it's La Dolce Vita too. I know this is Our Studio, and this might be, this is La Dolce Vita too. I think this might be Our Studio. But yeah, I wanted to do like a Christmas theme for December, obviously, like make it holiday, make it festive. So how I'm going to use my monthlies is I'm going to do monthly highlights on the bottom here just to like kind of reflect and recap on the month and like keep it positive. I think it's always good to, you know, relive good memories and be grateful for everything that, you know, that has happened that month. And then for the actual month boxes itself, the calendar boxes, calendar date boxes, I'm going to be using it as a future log or memory keeping. So if I have an important event or important like occasion, I'll just mark it here. And then if there's something that I want to memory keep for that day, I'll mark it on here. And then on the left, I'm just gonna write like any important to-dos or like package deliveries. I just wanna keep track of those just in case, because sometimes something will come up the next month, so I'll just mark it in there, or sometimes I'll mark in my weekly. So that's how I'll do that. Okay, then these are the rest. I already started decorating for January too. Oh, I just wanted to quickly mention the tabs that I'm using are by Midori, and I love these ones because for one thing, here, let me just like switch to, for one thing, these, if you mess up putting the tabs, like it's really easy to just remove them and then do it again. There are some sticker tabs that I use, and if I mess up, I'm like, oh, I can't remove it, and then it just bugs me like the whole year. But these ones are so great. I got these ones from Jet Pins, I believe. Yeah, and yeah, I just love using them, and I love how minimal and small they are so that it doesn't like take up a lot of room when you close it. Like sometimes I personally just don't like the look of like the tabs sticking out. I don't know why. I think it's cute. I think it's cute when some people do it, but for me, it's just not very functional. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Okay, so now on to the weeklies. So so as I said, Hobonichi Week started last week. So of course I went ahead and decorated it. These are Our Studio holiday stickers that I picked up literally last year from Nico Neko, and I was saving them to use them this year. I went ahead and did like a Christmas tree theme because I put up my desk tree and my big tree, which you'll see hopefully in my vlog that I'll be publishing soon too. And I just wanted to make it like really Christmassy and like kind of like just like an occasion of like that's when I put up my trees and stuff. So this is how I use my planner. I honestly used to like structure or draw lines on my Hobonichi Weeks, but right now I've really been enjoying like just writing, just continuously writing on the horizontal box. I think it looks really, really nice, and it really helps me with just not feeling overwhelmed with like decorating. And I'll show you in my next week's spread what it looks like. But yeah, it's just fun to like put down stickers and just like write. Like you don't have to think about it too much. And for right now, the holidays are like really busy for me, and we just moved apartments and we're unpacking. So I find it much easier to just like get it going, and just at the end of the week, it looks so nice already. Even if you don't write a lot, or even if you put minimal stickers, I feel that the Hobonichi Weeks layout is just really pretty. So I think it's really functional. So I'm able to have it still look nice with literally just like 3 stickers and just my writing. And then I wanted to say that these are the Midori index clips. Okay, so this year I really honestly love how they look, but I don't recommend it because One time I had these in my cousin, and I had a elastic band, and I went to remove the elastic band and I moved it down, and I actually ended up slicing this finger like pretty badly, because these are super sharp, and I'm probably the only person in the world who's done that. But yeah, so I don't love these. I recommend, let me grab them. I recommend the book darts instead, and I think they're cuter, and I think they're not gonna cut you. Watch, I get cut this week because I was like recommending them. And they look like this. I picked this up from Strand Books, and they have them in a bunch of stores, and I'm pretty sure they have them in jet pens too, but I love them. I got the multicolor versions. They're mixed, 30 mixed. I put some other ones that I had in here too. But yeah, I love these ones. These are so great. I'm really into silver right now, so I've been using a lot of silver. So yes, book darts, highly recommend. Okay. So yeah, so I think those are better than these ones. I don't even know why I have this one on there, but yeah, probably remove this so I don't cut myself again. Okay. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna decorate my weeklies, and then I want to move on to the good stuff. Oh, first I wanted to show you this week's spread, and this is what I mean about, I just literally placed a bunch of stickers down, and I just started writing, and honestly, it already looks so good. Like, it'll eventually look like this by the end of the week, and I think it just looks so nice, and it's not a lot of fuss. You know, this year I don't want to feel overwhelmed, or like, because when I feel overwhelmed with like having to do specific things, like I have to make sure it looks nice, or I have to plan out my week, or I have to decorate it, or whatever, then I kind of put it off, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, so now I just put a bunch of stickers down, and then I start writing, and it's working, and I think it looks really, really nice. Okay, so now let's get to the good stuff. Okay, so now we're at the blank pages area, and I just want to go through like how I'm using the next few pages on this planner. So for the notes section, I basically wrote down all my goals, and these are all my goals next year. I actually went into detail about how I want to accomplish my goals, because I read somewhere that the more descriptive you are about reaching your goals, the better you'll reach them, or the better you'll accomplish them, because like you're more specific and you're more in tune to what you need to do to reach that goal. So I have my health and weight goal here, and I basically wrote down like how much weight I wanted to lose, how many times I wanted to work out. A lot of these are like really, really like big goals for me, so I'm gonna try my best to like reach them next year. And that just involves, like, for my health and weight, I want to cook more, I want to do my beauty routine, I want to, you know, be prepared for the week. And then I have my personal finance goals. I always want to maintain all my finances monthly, and then I want to save more. I want to like start an expense tracker, which I'll show you in the next few pages. And then one of my goals next year is I really wanted to start a small business. That's been a big goal of mine for, I don't even know, so long, ever since I started my Instagram, which was like in 2014. So it's almost been 10 years that I've been putting off such a big goal that I've always wanted to do. So I put that in here. And then social media, I just want to continue working and creating more content for you guys, and because it really honestly makes me happy. I love editing, and I love YouTube, and I love Instagram, and it just brings me so much happiness, and I want to continue that, and I want to bring other people happiness and just like inspiration. So yeah, these are my goals. They're big goals, but I just want to have them written down, and I want to ensure that I take those steps to reach those goals. And then this sticker is just my another La Dolce Vita sticker that I got from one of the tins. And so yeah, that's how I'm treating my little notes goal page. And then what I wanted to do in the next pages is do like a quarterly goal check-in. So I wanted to ensure that I reflect and look back on my goals every quarter, just to keep myself accountable or write down what worked or what didn't work. I just want to make sure that I'm reflecting each quarter so that I know if I need to change something, or if I observe something that isn't good for me, or I observe something that's better for me, whatever it may be, I'm gonna write it in here. So I just kind of broke it down into 4 boxes. I think it's just a simple layout, but I'm pretty sure it'll be effective. The next page is gonna be my index pages. So I wanted to keep track of all the pages that I'm going to be using in this book, and I just want to quickly go over how I broke it down. So of course I broke it down by page number, by topic or content, if there are additional pages that are related to this topic. So essentially a lot of the times when I'm doing these pages, sometimes I'll think of something that relates to something else, and I kind of want to keep that into its own quote unquote collection. And this collection concept comes from the bullet journal and from writer Carol. So I wanted to do basically the same thing and write the additional pages here, and then I'll write if it's part of a collection of a specific kind. So essentially, for example, if I wanted to do like an expense log and like, I don't know, credit card balance, and then I'll name that collection finances, and I'll put like, finances starting in F, and I'll put F here so I know it's part of a collection. And I'll probably do like a dot sticker or something to categorize that collection. But that's how essentially I want to organize my notebook, because a lot of the times when I'm doing this, you need more pages, or for example, you think of something else and then you want to create another page again. So that's how I'm kind of keeping it all organized, because sometimes when I had journals before, or when I had these types of like pages, I couldn't find anything even though I had an index, because I knew there was another page I had that had that information, but then I had to like flip and find them. So that wasn't like the most organized, but this year I'm trying to be more organized about how I keep my collections. And then in this post-it, I'm going to keep all my collections here, so I have like a key. I love how this turned out, actually. I'm like really excited to use this type of system. So I'll let you guys know how that is. Okay, and then, so my next one is my grid spacing guide. I decided to do a grid spacing guide this year because I wanted to be able to create any boxes or like columns or whatever it may be in my Hobonichi Weeks, and I'm always counting the grid or the squares, and I was like, I'm just wasting my time. So I decided to do a grid spacing guide this year. I just want to do a certain disclaimer. Since the Hobonichi Weeks has odd number of boxes going across or horizontal, you have to kind of, in order to divide it fully correctly, like properly in half, you have to do like 11.5 boxes. So I wrote down here so that I remember for myself. Even like if you wanted half the page horizontally and vertically, you have to do 0.5 in addition to how many boxes you need. And so yeah, and this has been so helpful when I was actually making the next few pages, because it's just so easy to have, because I'm not always going to remember that there's 23 across and then 49 up and down, So I think it's really great to have, and you can space it however you like if you need 4, if you need 3, whatever it may be. I think it's really good reference to have. And the next page I have, which is page 6, this is going to be my notes and reminders. So how I'm going to treat this page is basically like a brain dump that I need to move at a certain time. So I think this is in the bullet journal. It's called like rapid logging, maybe. I don't know too much about it, but I kind of want to treat this as like, if I remember something, write it here. Or if I have a post-it, I'll just stick it on here, and then I can review this later on in the day, or like later on in the evening. And then then I can just move it to wherever it needs to go. Sorry, I need to take a break and just like drink my coffee because I don't want it to go bad. Okay, so the next page is my finances page, and I'm gonna just blur out all the information on the bottom because I don't want to be sharing my financial information on the internet, but yeah, I'll walk you through what I'm doing. So I want at the end of each month to update my account and investment tracker and my credit card balances. I'm gonna turn it this way. So essentially I have the account and then each month for 2024, and I just want to write down like what's my account balance at the end of each month. And this is just good for me to track like where my numbers are. Is there anything I need to change? Whatever that may be. I just want to keep track of it and have all of my investment accounts all in one page so that I can see the monthly changes. And I did that for my credit card balances too. I don't tend to carry credit card balances because it's something that one of my goals has always been not to do that. But if I did, I would also log it into here and just make sure that I pay those off as soon as possible. I've always wanted to do this, and I usually do it on my Excel, but this year I kind of wanted to do it in my Hobonichi because it's just easier. Like I don't have to open my computer. I can just like write it down really, you know, or I can check it on my phone and then write it down here. Okay, and then my next one is my expense log. This is for, again, one of my financial goals is to like keep track of my spending. I want to be more mindful and more more intentional with my spending. I just want to, because sometimes, you know, when you Apple Pay or you like swipe your card or whatever it may be, like you don't realize you're like spending money. I don't know if that's just me, but I'm trying to, again, be more mindful. And I feel like a lot of my goals that I had on the notes page, a lot of these pages that I'm showing you guys is those descriptive steps to take to reach those goals. So these pages represent those little steps I can take to accomplish those items that I listed on the notes page. So this is my expense log. I just have it by date, expense, amount, and if I charge whatever credit card I charge it on. I tend to charge all my things on credit card because I like to earn points as well. So I have it there so that I can keep track. Also, if there's any like automatic payments I have, I can write down the credit card, or if I need to move it to another credit card. The next thing is going to be my wish list, and I broke it down into 4 boxes. Essentially my main wish list all the time is gonna be stationery, of course. Anything for our home, which is our new apartment, and then anything fashion. I don't really buy too much fashion stuff anymore. I used to, but I feel like now like my main love is stationery. So that's probably gonna grow. And then anything miscellaneous, any packages or deliveries that we might get that I just write down here just to remember, because sometimes, you know, things don't ship till months later or whatever it may be. I can just keep track of it here so I don't forget. The next page, which is page 13, is gonna be entertainment. As you know, I live in New York City, and there's always like new restaurants coming up or new like experiences, shows, movies, whatever it may be. And I always forget. Like I'm like, oh, I know this restaurant that I want to go to, but I forgot the name. So anytime I see something on Instagram or anything, I see something walking around the city, I'll write in here. And it's kind of like a great way to track like different things. And I also think like keeping track of new things so you don't always go to the same things, and that you experience different things is always good. So I want to keep track of it here. I have a books page. I don't know how I'm going to set this up yet because I have like a huge like TBR list, and then of course I want to do like books I've read and then like their rating. So I don't know how I want to structure this yet. I might have a separate page for like books I've read and the rating, and these might be like all the books I want to read or my wish list or whatever it may be. Okay, and then page 15 is going to be my Animal Crossing island. I've been playing Animal Crossing since 2020, and I've honestly never stopped playing Animal Crossing. I've had the same island since 2020, and I honestly just like change it up or like make it better or improve it or make it how I want it every year throughout the year. And I always have a bunch of like inspiration coming from Pinterest on these, so I wanted to make sure that I had all the ideas here, and I might print some pictures. Also, I'm starting to play the Happy Home Paradise part of Animal Crossing, so that's really fun. So I'll probably put some inspiration on that here too. And then I have all my social media stuff. So you saw one of my goals was social media, and I wanted to break it down by YouTube and Instagram, and I wanted to write down all my content ideas that just come to mind on YouTube or anything that I find inspiration from. I'm also always looking to improve like my editing skills, my filming skills. So a lot of the times I'll take notes on things I want to do or things I've learned, and I'll write it here, and this will be like a little reference guide. I'll probably need more pages, but essentially that's how I want to treat this notes page. And then I basically did the same for Instagram. I have content ideas, I have Instagram notes. There's just so much, like I have so many ideas that sometimes I forget that I had that idea, and I forget to write it down, and it's just better to write it down so that I can remember it, and then it'll come to mind so that I can film it and then create it, etc. Okay, and then on to page 21. As I said in the notes page, again, one of my biggest dreams is to start a small business, and that's something I want to thank you guys for, because obviously without you guys, I wouldn't be able to have an audience, and I wouldn't be able to be an affiliate for some of our favorite stationery brands. So I'm very, very thankful for you guys. And again, one of my dreams is to have a small business and make steps towards doing that. And then I also want a list of like all the products that I want to create. I'm just feeling so motivated and creative to like create stuff and create products that make me happy and that'll make you guys happy, and useful and functional and all these things. So I want to list them all here, all my ideas, all my dreams. And then my last page is going to be my small business expense log. So as you guys know, starting a small business, you need to spend some money before you can sell anything. So I'm going to just keep it all in track here so that I make sure that I keep track of my expenses, because obviously expenses can grow, especially when you start a new business. And then that's pretty much all the pages I've had set up. I basically set up my system that is going to be helpful to me. Obviously everyone is different and everyone has different needs. So I'm hoping that my, system has inspired you guys, or you can take at least some ideas and also, make it your own. And yeah, I'm having such like a great time setting up planners this year. I don't know what's so different, but I think it's because I'm becoming comfortable with how I plan and journal and how I want to keep my notebook, that I'm now able to kind of express that onto the pages. So yeah, so that's it for the inside pages. Then I wanted to quickly go through like the back. So again, this is the Hobonichi clip. This is from Grumpy Nook. It's just a sticker. It's so cute. It's sardines. I have a coupon code, so I'll link it below for her shop. And then so this is the Hobonichi elastic notebook clip, notebook elastic band. And then again, this is the Hobonichi clear cover, and that's the back. I might add a sticker in the back, but I'm not sure yet. So this is what it looks like when you close it, and that's it. I don't think there's anything else for this notebook that I want to share with you guys. Let me just make sure. Yeah, this is a lot of you guys have a question about my Vanishing Point. This is an extra fine nib, and this is the matte black. I love this pen so much, and I also have the silver one, which I showed you guys on my Instagram. Let me grab it. Gosh, it's so beautiful, right? This is the silver stripes, and I got this in fine. And okay, I just want to quickly say the extra fine has more feedback than the fine. The fine is so incredibly smooth. So if you like a little bit of feedback, I'd go for extra fine. But if you like complete smooth butter, but still fine, I would go for the fine. I love both pens. I like to use my silver for my Hobonichi Weeks because I write a lot in my journal. I mean, my Hobonichi cousin, because I write a lot in my Hobonichi cousin, and I feel like this is a really smooth writing experience, so it makes it easier for me to write a lot. I enjoy using the Vanishing Point Extra Fine in my Hobonichi Weeks because, as you know, the Hobonichi Weeks is kind of small, so it's just better for my handwriting and how I write, and to write smaller in my Hobonichi Weeks with this pen. I love both. I think honestly Vanishing Point has become my favorite pen, which is crazy to me because a year ago or 2 years ago I felt that I just wasn't loving it and I didn't know why. I think also I've been practicing a lot of my handwriting, so it's really helpful. It's really been helping me like really learn and decide how I want to write with this pen. So yeah, I feel like my experience has changed because I've been practicing my writing, and I kind of know myself in terms of like how I write, how I hold the pen, everything, how much pressure I apply, all those things. So yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this part 1 video. My next video will definitely be one of my pride and joys is my Hobonichi cousin, and I showed this cover on my Instagram a couple weeks ago, and I love it so much, and I'll do a detailed walkthrough of this as well. Okay, you guys, so thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below if any of these pages I did are helping you out or you're finding inspiring. Just leave me comments, you guys. I try to get back to everyone. So again, I want to thank you for watching my video, and I want to thank you all for supporting my channel, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.